मेरी माँ को इन्होंने ऑक्सीजन नहीं दी है, तड़प तड़प के मर गई।
The capital is being ravaged at a frightening speed. With every pyre that burns, India's self-belief is dying. Each funeral is a story of personal loss and national shame. And so, families are being told to organize oxygen. At one medical shop, we found people with empty cylinders waiting to buy their own supply for loved ones who urgently need it.
Hello friends, it's me Rishabh. What I wanted to talk is very important.
Namaste, this is Mrs. Indrani Bhattabyal. I'm speaking on behalf of our organization Pradiksha.
Now the situation, what I wanted to talk about is right now in India, the whole medical system, the whole government, everything has basically collapsed.
The second wave of COVID has taken a huge toll on India. The loss that we are suffering is beyond expression. The deaths per day is in such a huge number. Due to such a grim situation, there is extreme scarcity of medicines, medical equipments, life-saving oxygen, even the beds in the hospitals.
And people out here are dying in the streets without even getting proper medications, proper treatments. What the media is showing is just a side of it, but what we are seeing here is something which is completely different. So in terms of the actual situation, it's very, 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 very bad.
Whenever you get up in the morning, I'm used to hear nowadays, instead of the church bells, instead of the mandir prayers, I got used hearing the yelling of my people from the neighborhood of uncountable deaths happening. It's a dreadly view to see people gasping for oxygen, people standing in thousands to get admitted to hospitals, yelling at doctors so that they can save their near and dear ones. The mothers are crying out. The children are dying on roads. People are dying on roads.
We are trying to do something for this situation, and we cannot do it alone without all of your support. What we are planning to do is basically to talk and to see and to reach out to some people who really need our support.
The underprivileged, they are also devoid of foods because of the present scenario. They can't go out to work. They are the daily wages. Every second person is getting COVID-19 contaminated.
We have recognized some people who desperately need medical attention and treatment, and we are going to help these people in our little ways, whatever we can, especially supporting them with some medicines, vitamins, supplements, zinc, all these things. And also, there are a lot of people suffering because people don't have money.
In such a harsh situation, we have, as Pradiksha, have taken the initiative of reaching out those underprivileged people who are running short of money even to maintain the minimum protocol of COVID-19. We are trying our level best to stand beside with our bits of effort what we can afford to stand beside the people with food, with medicines, with masks, with sanitizers, with hand gloves. But the problem is that the need is so much that whatever we are doing is just like a drop of water on a desert.
I personally feel, as a citizen of this country, that it is my moral responsibility, like all of you globally, to support this situation, to give help to the really needy people right now. I think it is a moral responsibility for all of us, not just as an Indian or a foreigner or whoever it is. We as humans need support. We as humans need to support other humans. We should stand united, as this is a problem of the human race. So please come forward, support us in whatever ways you can. Give us those financial supports, because so that we can carry forward, we can move ahead with the work.
I, Mrs. Indrani Bhotubbal, on behalf of Pradiksha, appeal you with folded hands to stand beside us and help us with any amount that is affordable by you all to stand beside these miserables.